Hi guys, it's Stephanie here to talk to you about a series of apps called Cloudina. Cloudina is a cloud-based series designed for people with memory loss due to aging, traumatic brain injury, cognitive disabilities, or reduced dependency. It was designed to help carry out their normal activities of daily living more independently. All of the information is transferred wirelessly through the cloud back and forth between the management website and Cloudina, which is operated from any smartphone. And as you see, I have the iPhone 6 Plus. With the help of a caregiver and the management website, Cloudina can be tailored according to the needs of the individual user. And because it's cloud-based, it makes it easier to use and program for both the user and the caregiver. Cloudina can be programmed even if the caregiver is away. All they need is a PC with internet connection. Cloudina is tailor-made, so each user can add whichever one of the 4 apps or all 4 if they choose to their phone, and it also evolves with the user. According to their needs, they can add or remove apps through the available settings on the management website, and each app can be customized. Cloudina is very user-friendly. There's only one level, so the user doesn't get lost or confused in multiple pages. The information cannot be erased or altered on the smartphone itself, making the app very easy to use. More importantly, pushing the wrong button has no negative consequence for the user. In addition, the caregiver needs no special computer experience, training, or software. All they need to do is input the information as if they were adding an event to their Google Calendar. They simply enter, click save, and the information is uploaded to the user's phone within seconds. I actually found that this series of apps are also useful for busy families with children involved in sports, dance, whatever extracurricular activities they're signed up for. It's a really good system to keep everyone in sync and organized. It can be used for iOS and Android devices. So let's take a look at what this looks like. Some of the features are not available, so I'm going to show you in picture form the features that I don't have and then walk you through the ones that I do. So as you can see, each appointment on the calendar, they're shown here as a picture along the left. And the description of the activity here is shown here as a list, appear on the display, which the user can scroll through easily. By tapping on an appointment, the details of the appointment are shown in a new display where the date, start time, and end time of the appointment are shown. There's also an indication of the time left from the start of the appointment for individuals who cannot read the hour. By touching the display, the user goes back to the appointment. So I'll show you what that looks like. Let me go back. So here we have an alarm that tells us when we need to wake up. The phone alerts you as if you set an alarm to wake yourself up in the morning. Next, we have brush your teeth. So, brush your teeth. Here, May 6, 2013, this is the picture that they had available. Because the developer is in Belgium, we have an odd way of putting the date, but they also use military time. So the user, at the time of the appointment, they click the confirm. Once they click confirm, the system is updated and the caregiver is not notified. If for whatever reason the user does not click this button here, a message is sent to the caregiver so they can call or send a text message to the user asking if everything is okay or to let them know that they missed their appointment. These bars down here, they pretty much let you know how much time you have in each appointment. So if this is set for 2 minutes to brush your teeth, this is actually, yes, okay. So if this is set for 2 minutes to brush your teeth, each of these red squares will disappear, letting them know that their time is reduced. I'm going to now go into what these apps actually look like on the phone. Once we're in the calendar app, and if you had the paid version, some available options are showing the appointments of today or the next 7 days. You can show icons for the days, the day names, choosing the alarm sound. You can change the size of each item. You can change the font size, or you can put a passcode on each of these settings. So let's go into what the calendar looks like according to the events I have scheduled. Okay, here we go. So May 19th, I have a final project due for CSUN, and all I do is click on that. It says my final project is due May 19th. I have it set between 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's due by 11:55 p.m. To get out of this screen, I simply tap, and it goes back to the list of events. Saturday, May 20th, birthday weekend, and the picture here to let me know is Union Square. I have to get on the train. So Saturday, May 20th, I have to be there at 9 o'clock. I'll arrive in San Diego at a little after 11 o'clock a.m. And this shows a picture of where I need to be. And to exit out of this screen, I simply tap on the screen and it takes me back to the home page. The next app is called Blue Assist. It's the button here. This logo is equivalent to the American Red Cross logo. It has been widely used, helping many users go shopping, take the bus, the train, or do activities more independently. And because I have the trial version, I cannot display more than one message. The message, they pretty much show this in the same list as the calendar, but I'm only allowed to show one at a time. So let's click on that to show you what that looks like. Okay, so like I said, Blue Assist in Belgium is pretty much like the American Red Cross. So my customized message here says, "Hello, I use this device to help me communicate. I can hear and understand everything you say, but sometimes I'm unable to get words out. Can you please tell me how to get to Union Station?" And here's a picture of it. So pretty much the purpose of this app is for people who have a hard time communicating. Maybe some people are shy, or they have anxiety, or they just cannot speak. So like the calendar app, there are a list of messages that they can tap on to show someone to ask for help. I also have on the management website other messages. One is asking for the nearest Starbucks, another one is asking where the bus stop is, and another one is saying to the bus driver, "I need to get off at a certain stop. Can you please let me know?" And if this message doesn't work for the person they're asking help from, they can easily press this and it will call the caregiver who manages the website. To get out of this screen, you simply tap the home button on the phone. The next app is the phone. I actually really like this app, and it's not only good for people with memory loss or cognitive limitations, but it can be good for small children as well, and teenagers. It has two functions. So it makes phone calls a little bit, makes phone calls a little easier. For each contact person, a photo can be added. If there are less than 9 contact people, each one can be shown in a tile form. The user taps on the picture and the number of that person is dialed. If there are more than 9 contact people, each of them is shown on a separate display, and they can scroll through the telephone book to locate the person they wish to call. So the second feature is it also can be used to locate the person you want to contact. On the page of each contact person, an optional globe can be found. So let's see what that looks like. That's me, and my picture is sideways. So there's an optional globe, and I chose to be located. By tapping that button, my GPS coordinates and the current address, if it can be determined, are sent to the caregiver. Alternatively, those contact people who have permission from the user can send a text message, get location, to the user's smartphone. The smartphone sends its GPS coordinates automatically back to the sender. This is useful if the person is unable to push the globe. It's also good for parents with teenagers who are on the go, and we know how that goes. Some available features for the paid version is you can choose if the number is displayed or not. So here, only my name is displayed, not my number. You can browse through the telephone book using buttons instead of swiping. Whoops. You can show contacts in tile form, or one contact per page, so like this, and you can swipe to get to a new contact. You can change the font size, and you can also add a protective passcode. To get out of this screen, you simply push the home button as you would on your smartphone. The last app is the photo app, the photo album. I didn't put any on here. It basically works like your photo album on your phone. You can categorize and file pictures according to categories, events, dates, times, and it pretty much works the same. I would definitely recommend at least 3, the calendar, the Blue Assist, and the phone app, to people who need a little help remembering or they need help organizing. I found even with the free trial that the options that were available were pretty impressive, and it's very relevant to what we're doing here in this program. If you have any questions, you know how to reach me.